After the Liberation War, that lasted for 9 months in 1971, a lot of Pakistanis were left behind, who sought refuge in various parts of Bangladesh. It's been 50 years since the war, and they're still here, living, working, studying, and making a life for themselves. In today's episode, we are going to the biharicamp of Mohammadpur and explore their lifestyle alongside their food. A lot of people here live a hand-to-mouth life almost the entire span of their life. But before we go there, we are going to try this Haleem place that I have been meaning to try for a very long time. So we are going there now. Come on. So we have reached the place, and this is in somewhere in Solimula Road. I will give the exact location in the description box. And I have heard quite a bit about their Haleem, so today we're going to try it and see what the hype is all about. And apparently one bowl of Haleem is going to cost you 80 taka. So yeah, let's see if it's worth the 80 taka or not. Haleem is a quite famous dish in the Indian subcontinent, although it was born in the Middle East. It is a stew made with lentils, meat, and many ingredients. In Bangladesh, Ramadan is the time when people consume most amount of Haleem. To break fast with Haleem and naan is something everyone should try.
আমি এখানে 40 বছর ধরে হালিম আর চলতেছি। ফ্রাস্ট্রেশন মনের আগের থেকে। করোনার আগে মোটামুটি ভালো বেচি। করোনার সময় একটু খারাপ আর কি। এটা তো পাকা মাল, এটা কোনো গ্যারান্টি নেই। এই বেশি 5,000 টাকা, এই বেশি 10,000 টাকা, এই বেশি 2,000 টাকা, আবার কাস্টমার যদি বেশি হয়, কাস্টমার তো না হয়ই না। কাস্টমারের উপর নির্ভর করতে হয়, বুঝছেন না?
So our Haleem is here. Let's take a look at it. So they have added this quail egg on top of the Haleem. Haleem is basically a famous stew in our subcontinent. It's made with different kind of spices and meat and sometimes egg, cucumbers, stuffs like that. And this place that I'm here right now, it started somewhere near the Great Flood of 1988. So it's been more than 30 years that this place has survived. Well, pretty historic, right? So now let's eat the Haleem and see if it's really good or not. I'm absolutely in love with this. This is something I would want to eat every day in my life, but they don't sell any kind of bread or paratha to eat the Haleem with. That's a bit disappointment because I think it would be a perfect meal for me if I had bread to eat the stew with, but it's only stew, but it's amazing. I would love to have it every day in my entire life for the rest of my life. Also, we have some chili vinegar. I will add a little bit of it in my Haleem. Not much, because the Haleem already tastes good. tastes better with the chili vinegar. And they have added a spoonful of meats. 1, 2, 3. Three small cubes of meat and 1 quail egg, and the stew, it's amazing. I love it. I will definitely eat it again and again and again and again. So I guess that's all here. Now we are going to go, after we finish this, we're going to go to our destination, the camp. So we are inside of the Bihari camp. Just take a look around. And the moment we entered, we almost had an accident with this bike. Just look how narrow the road is, and the guy was speeding at, I don't know, maybe a 90 or 100. So moving on, you guys can already take a look at it and get a vibe of the place. So after a few encounters with bikes and rickshaws, we are finally in front of this place called Bobar Biryani. It's a pretty famous place. I guess you all have heard about it, if not visited it yet. So we are going to try some amazing biryani from here. Just look at the dish. When you hear about Bihari camp, the first thing that pops up in your mind is Bobar Biryani, right? The place is actually called Faizan-e-Madina Biryani House. However, the person who serves this biryani is dumb. That's how it got the name. This is the most famous biryani place in camp. Okay, so our food, the biryani, it's here. We have taken a jali kebab with the biryani too. You can see it, and the place is really small and a bit congested, but that's how I imagined it. That's how most of the places in this area is. This is my first time trying a biryani in a video, so I don't know how it's going to be. We have 3 pieces of meat, 4 pieces of meats actually, and a big potato, some salads, some cucumbers, and this jali kebab. It's all going to cost a little bit over 100, I guess. So I have heard that this place, Bobar Biryani, it has lost its credibility. I'm not sure because this is my first time trying it, so I'm not sure if that's true or not. And it's called Bobar Biryani because the person who actually serves the biryani, he's dumb. He cannot talk. Yeah, that's why it's called Bobar Biryani. And let's take a bite in the biryani. Now, I'm not a big biryani fan and I'm not a big biryani expert to give my opinion on this, but I have had better biryanis, to be honest. So after the biryani, we're going to have some tea at this place, and most of the people here in the camp, they are doing a hand-to-mouth job. Just look at the road. Just look at the road. Don't look at my face. Back to me again. Zafraan eats. Better Zafraan eats. Okay, so this guy just asked me about my channel's name, although I'm not very famous yet, but it makes me feel good. However, back to the point, most of the people living in the camp is doing a hand-to-mouth job, and they're thriving for a good life. And I guess you guys can guess that while seeing the video and seeing the atmosphere here. And back to the food. After the tea, we're going to go and try some kebabs from that place I went years back. So yeah, that's pretty much all for now. After a lot of roaming around, we are again eating something. You guys can see the name here. So we are at this small place trying some chicken sheik, freshly cooked, and it's really hot right now because they just fried it, and it's apparently only 20. Yeah, it's supposed to be only 20, so it's only 20. I'm not going to try it right now. After at least 5 minutes, and look at the oil. Can you spot the oil? So you know what, let's just try it. Who cares about my tongue if it gets burnt? We should order more of this. I'm ordering more of this thing. It's really good. So if you look at this chicken sheik, it was basically marinated like 4 or 5 hours before they fried it, and when the time came, they fried it in drowning oil, and it became crunchy outside and it's totally melting inside. That's why it's tasting pretty good to me. However, now I tried to do something different in this video. It was not a food vlog. I guess you guys can tell it by now that it's not a random food vlog that I made it's not a random food vlog like how I used to make before. I tried to do something new in this video, so let me know if you liked it or not. And I guess we're not ending the video right here. We are going to somewhere else after we finish eating at this place. So yeah, let's get it done with. I'm going to order more of these. And it's time now to have some healthy drink. This juice is as good as before, savory and full of flavors. Moving on to the dragon juice, a bit of yogurt, sugar, date was blended with dragon fruit to make this drink. Absolutely loved it. It was quite a day. I will see you guys in my next food vlog.